see the pictures down in the border area of Texas of the surging thousands of people coming over? Only one network showed them, Fox News. The others somehow missed this story of thousands and thousands and thousands of people crossing over to the United States in one day. They somehow didn't cover it. Now, that's impossible if you were an honest news agency. You'd have to cover that because it's a huge story and it affects every single American. Okay, but they didn't cover it because they don't want Joe Biden to look bad. And it was just a colossal demonstration of corruption. And I've gone over this with you. You know, you're here because of that, I think. This is an independent news agency at BillO'Reilly.com, the No Spin News. We don't have any ties to anybody. We produce our own news product, and people watch it and listen to it on the radio, thank God. But this border thing is really got a lot of implications for next year, and that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. So there is a move right now, led by Congressman Andy Biggs, Republican, Arizona, to impeach the head of the Homeland Security Department, Alejandro Mayorkas. So Mr. Mayorkas is hapless, H-A-P-L-E-S-S. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's an order taker. Okay, so the White House calls him and says, do X, and he does X. He has no policy, he has no power. He's just a person who was put in charge. I'm not going to say by affirmative action or anything like that, but there's no reason for him to be there. He's not protecting anybody. Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas. Okay, my 19-year-old son in college could protect the homeland better than he could because he has no interest in protecting the homeland. His only interest is protecting Alejandro Mayorkas and following orders from the Biden administration. And the orders are, let him in. Let him in. All right? And so we have approaching 6 million foreign nationals in the country in less than 2 years since Biden's been president. Now, that's the truth. That is the fact. So Congressman Biggs wants to impeach Mayorkas. Why? And he's got 20 other Republicans signed on in the new House. Well, why bother impeaching Mayorkas? Number one, the Senate will never convict him. Impeachment's the same no matter it's a president or it's a department head or it's anybody. You vote in the House, and the House would vote to impeach Mayorkas. Okay? Then it goes over for a trial in the Senate. You need 2/3 of the senators convict. Never happened in a million years. Not the way the Senate's comprised now with Schumer in charge and the Democrats having the majority. Wouldn't happen. So this is basically a message. Impeach Mayorkas. But why? Because he's just a stooge. You want to impeach, you impeach Biden. Biden's policy. I mean, last week when he was in Arizona and the Fox reporter said, are you going to the border? You're less than a 15-minute helicopter ride away. I got more important things to do. Really? So Biden doesn't care. He wants people, and we explained yesterday why. All right, it's the flooding of the zone of people with no ties to traditional America. That's what the progressives want. They want to do away with traditional America. So let's get more people in here, millions of people, who don't have any ties to traditional America. That's what it's all about. Okay. So I think it's foolish for the Republicans to spend currency on Alejandro Mayorkas. Now, scream all day long, sure. Do what I'm doing, talk to people and explain how this is pernicious. It hurts every American. We can't absorb these people. All right, we can't. They are going to be on the government rolls. We, taxpayers, are going to support them for a period of time. The majority of them, vast majority of them. And then you take into account the huge influx of drugs, fentanyl, killing hundreds of thousands of Americans. Remember, the number's like 110,000, but it's double that. Because a lot of these deaths, it's clouded in 15 different drugs they take, or the coroner doesn't even do an inquest on them. I mean, it's a catastrophe. Does Biden care about illegal narcotics flowing into the United States? He doesn't care at all. That's what's shocking, isn't it? You would think that if you were president, you would care. He doesn't. He doesn't care. And I mean, I know the Biden supporters, oh, Riley, I can prove it 50 different ways. Okay? So I think that the impeachment card, if you're going to play it, you play it against Biden. You don't play it against the underling, Alejandro. Now, the Biden administration is saying, well, a federal judge throw out Title 42. Title 42 was when the government could turn back immediately any migrant coming across the border illegally because of COVID. And said, look, you might be a danger to spread COVID, so you got to go back. That's Title 42. Federal judge said, you got to knock that out by January. Okay? Now, all Biden had to do was write an executive order. Okay? Not countermanding Title 42, but saying something like, we're pausing and suspending, okay, all of our immigration at this juncture, except for the people who have already filed legally, because it's out of control. This is an executive order. Okay, so nobody in for 3 months, arbitrary date. Now, it would immediately be challenged in the courts. I know that, but a president has the power to issue that kind of executive order. No more. We got to stop it. We got to reorganize. We can't be doing this. And then it winds its way into the courts, through the courts. That's how the system works. Biden could have done that, but again, he doesn't care. Couldn't care less. The progressives want millions of foreign nationals to come here, and so Biden's doing what they want. Now, that's the memo, by the way. But I got another story attached to it that is just incredible. So Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, now realizes that his state is getting crushed by illegal immigration. Roll the tape.
The fact is, what we've got right now is not working, and it's about to break in a post-42 world unless we take some responsibility and ownership. And I'm saying that as a Democrat. I'm not saying that to point fingers. I'm saying that as a father. I'm saying that as someone that feels responsible for being part of the solution.
What a bunch of crap. I mean, really. So now he knows, because in California, there are more than 3 million undocumented migrants added to 9 million legal immigrants. All right, that makes 12 million foreign nationals. About 30% of the population in California is foreign born. Okay? And many of those people are now on the dole. Okay? California has to pay them. California taxpayers have to pay them. Food and housing and welfare, whatever it may be. So the feds do it, the state does it. But here's Newsom. I want to be part of the solution. As a father, I want to be part of the solution. Okay? So here's Newsom in 2018. Go.
This state has had cities, large and small, traditionally conservative, not just liberal cities, that have embraced the principles of sanctuary policy.
Sanctuary policy. California's a sanctuary state. It doesn't cooperate with the Homeland Security Department on anything. But now, system's about to break. Well, it's your fault, you pinhead. It's your fault. Oh, the system's going to break. We better find a solution. I want to be part of the solution. This is, you hear, you see. This is just insane. So it's their policies that have led to this catastrophe, and now they go on, I want to be part of the solution. You're getting what you deserve out there in California. And California is our biggest audience for the No Spin News. And so many good people live in California. And I know you're trapped. I know it. You just can't pick up and leave. I know it. You got family ties. You got job ties. You got social ties. A beautiful place to live physically. And I'm not blaming you. But the state, the 40 million people who vote for Gavin Newsom, oh my God. If you are stuck in a timeshare and you haven't called Lone Star Transfer yet, what are you waiting for? Lone Star Transfer has helped more than 16,000 happy customers. They are family owned, have a 99% success rate. Their process is done legally, ethically, and quickly. I mean, does it get better than that? The team at Lone Star Transfer will keep you informed every step of the way until you are legally and permanently released from your timeshare. So don't pay another penny for a timeshare you don't use. Get peace of mind today with Lone Star Transfer. They guarantee the release of all liability to your timeshare in writing and in a specific time frame. Give Lone Star Transfer a call for a free no-obligation consultation. 855-551-7066, 855-551-7066, or online at lonestartransfer.com. All right, Smart Life, this is way beyond my capacity to understand anything. It's the app world, APP world. I'm not in that world. I don't have any apps. I know what an ASP is, ASP. It's a snake, and it bit Cleopatra. It's nasty. All right, but I don't know what the app is. However, my staff, which is much younger, as most people are, they say, look, Smart Life, there are 4 Smart Life apps that we're going to tell you about. So I hope you have a pen and paper handy, okay? First one is Santa's Bag. So it's an app, and it can give you gifts and make your life easier somehow. Fetch rewards. Now, we already mentioned this in September. You get cash back on purchases. Fetch rewards, like dog fetch. Third one, PayPal Honey. PayPal Honey. Free app. And you can earn rewards and you get all kinds of stuff. And the last one is Slick Deals. One word, Slick Deals app. And it crowdsources something. I don't know what crowdsources is. So you're just talking to a Luddite here. Okay? I have no idea. I'll never have an idea. It's beyond me. I got books stacked up to here that I read. I don't have time for apps. All right, but my staff again says this is Smart Life. If you go there, you'll save money and it'll be good for your soul or something. Okay, we got a mail segment and a final thought. Final thought's a little provocative tonight. You know me, I hate to be that way. We'll be right back. There is a concerted effort to intimidate and silence conservative thinkers, rewrite American history, and replace our God-given individual liberty with big government controls. The very freedoms secured by our Constitution are now being threatened by the most liberal leftists our nation has ever seen. They have failed to secure our borders, weakened our position on the global stage, are trying to indoctrinate and corrupt our children in school, and the list goes on and on. But there are plenty of patriots with the courage to stand up to the far left. AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens, is the leading conservative advocacy and benefits organization in the USA. I am a member, and I hope you will join as well. AMAC members have access to money-saving benefits, a robust website and mobile app, and a magazine filled with all kinds of great content. So please join AMAC today at amac.us and tell them O'Reilly sent you. That's amac.us. Here is the final thought of the day. You know, this is the season to be overwhelmed. I got overwhelmed yesterday. I mean, it was just like insane. Every 2 minutes. I mean, I got this, but I don't play around on this. This is people coming in, wanting stuff, asking for stuff, whatever. It's just ping, 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 ping. And then I got to, organize the holidays here on Long Island. And I got to figure out what to get who and Christmas bonuses for the staff and then the editorial stuff, radio, TV. I'm writing the Killing book. We'll announce it next week what the title is, the last one. And, you get overwhelmed. So, easy solution. Easy solution. Take a walk. Doesn't cost a dime. I take the terror dog out. Even if the terror dog doesn't want to go out. Go. Corgi's a little. Take a walk. Doesn't have to be long. Breathe deeply. Don't worry about anything on the walk. Think about stuff that makes you happy. Sing a song. Deck the halls, whatever. That's the way to get things down. Thanks for watching the No Spin News and listening on the radio. We will see you tomorrow. Inflation at its highest level in 40 years. Interest rates skyrocketing. We all know that. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, not only predict a recession, but are using scary terms like economic hurricane and unprecedented. So, you need to call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Please call them today, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers, are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532.